Okay. Now, so we have got what for constructive interference delta is equals to 2n pi, but delta is also equals to 2 pi by lambda into delta x. So from there I can say that delta x is equals to lambda, this 2 pi cancels. So lambda equals to delta x equals to n lambda. What does that mean physically? Let us draw a wave. So this is a wave which keeps on moving. So it is extended to plus infinity to minus infinity. Fine. So let us take a copy of that and okay. So let us take this one and keep it here. Okay. Now, if I place it here, then what is the path difference? Suppose there is some path difference and we see that the crest touches with the crest, coincides with the crest, trough coincide with the trough, which means that the total if I have both this wave at the same point, then I am going to get this is going to get added up. Similarly, it will be the same thing if I move it by a distance lambda, or same thing if I move it by a distance 2 lambda, and so on so forth. Okay, so that is what it means by delta x equals to n lambda. Okay, so if I add these two up, what I'm going to get? I'm going to get double of this. Suppose the amplitude is a here, a here. So if both of them are present, then what is the amplitude that I'm going to get is 2a. So now the amplitude that I'm going to get is 2a. And I know that the intensity is proportional to a square. So intensity is proportional to a square. So here the intensity is proportional to 2a whole square. So intensity here is 4a square. So if I compare this with this, I can write I equals to 4I naught, the fact that we have already derived. So hopefully we understand the constructive interference, which is the contribution of, so from two sources, light rays coming at a point P. So from source 1, the electric field that is we are getting is in the same direction as it is coming from source 2. So that's why we get a more double electric field, and if I square that I will get 4 times, which is why I am going to get the intensity which is 4 times than the individual intensity. Fine. Now let us do destructive interference. So what is destructive interference? We have already done that. So what is that? So it is when cos delta equals to -1, which means delta equals to 0, sorry, pi, 3 pi, 5 pi, etc. Or it is 2n plus 1 into pi. We already have found out the expression of delta in terms of path difference. So delta equals to 2 pi by lambda into delta x. Put the value 2n plus 1 into pi into 2 pi by lambda into delta x. So from there I am going to get delta x equals to lambda lambda cancels, 2n plus 1 by 2 into lambda, sorry, pi pi cancels, 2n plus 1 by 2 into lambda, which is equals to n plus half lambda. So for this path difference, we are going to see a destructive interference. Why? So we can check that once again. So we have this uh, wave that is coming from one source. We have the same wave coming from the other source. Now let us move this wave by pi by 2, n equals to half. So if I move it by pi by 2, then I'm going to coincide the crest with the trough. So one is minimum, the other one is maximum. If both of them are present, I'm going to get 0. Similarly, if I move it by lambda plus lambda by 2, I'm going to get the same thing. So hopefully it is understood. This is for lambda by 2. Hopefully this is understood. If both of them are present, I'm going to get a 0. So despite the fact light ray is coming from both the sources, if I switch on one source, I'm going to get to see some light. If I switch off that source and switch on the second source, I'm going to see some light. But if I switch on both the sources, then I'm not going to see some light. It sounds a bit strange, but if I think in terms of the electric field, for one source the electric field is this, for the other source electric field has a pi phase difference, so it is in the opposite direction. So as a result there is no electric field at all. So as a result intensity is equals to 0. Okay, so that is what we have got. So we have got for destructive interference, IP is equals to root over I1 minus root over I2 whole square. Now for I1 equals to I2 equals to I0, I am going to get IP equals to 0. Fine.